Next up, Crash Train. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now here it comes. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. Gonzalez has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. So stepping in is Anton Aponte. Has a look, now the pitch. Ground ball to second, this could be two. There's one. On to first as they get the double play. Ready now is Crash Train. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few.
Next, it'll be Crash Train. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Here's the 0-1. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double. So here's the cleanup hitter, Peter Welch, trying to bring in the tying run from third here. And he struck him out. And wouldn't this be something if he could work out of this with that one-run lead still in check? Now at the plate here is Austin Wynns, the potential tying run for him at third base. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. A tag, and they get him at the plate as first pitch of the AB now. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second, and it's a 4-1 game. And now here is Peter Welch. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. So next to bat will be Austin Wynns. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Grounded to short. Scooped up. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. Now to bat, Oscar Gonzalez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. To short. Fielded cleanly. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first. So the next to bat will be Crash Train, singled in his last at-bat. First pitch coming, here it is. Shot towards second. That's in there, base hit. McCallum is on his way home. And he's safe at the plate as they open it up to 6-2 now. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Peter Welch. He delivered an RBI single in his last trip, and the runner back safely. Train, base runner at first with 1 out. And another throw over. And a dive, but he's back in there. Runners going. Sliced hard on the ground. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play.
The batter.
And now Austin wins. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing.
Good job there to slam the door for the win, and they finished the month with a bang, just the way you want to.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. The Bay Sox jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Zach Lowther gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshow.com.
For joining us here this evening, we remind you to please drive home safely. Train.
Next to hit is Crash Train. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Not his best effort that time. It's strike one. Oh, and he hung him a curveball there, and he's going to live to regret it as this ball is going to wind up well over the wall in left field. A long home run. Next, it'll be Crash Train. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second.
He jumped all over breaking stuff last time up on that homer. So I got to believe in the back of his mind, he knows he's probably getting a fastball in during this sequence.
Working ahead.
He's set, and the pitch. Hammered the other way to deep right field. A ball that's carrying. But he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. McCallum rounds third and is digging for the plate. Safe at the plate. We are knotted at 3. So here is Peter Welch. Worked a walk his first time up. Here's a chopper right side of the infield. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the run is in to score from third. Into the box. Crash Train. 2 RBIs already. Looking for more here. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. To second for 1. On to first. And how about that? And now in the box, Jared Rivera. He hit a sac fly earlier. Hard on the ground towards short. He's got it. Throw won't get him. So a big at-bat coming up, and it'll be Crash Train, and a big at-bat here as he'd be the go-ahead run. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Again, another foul ball.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. 1-2 now. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Going back is the center fielder. No chance to make a play here as this one's off the wall, and this could tie the game. Now the relay home. So now into the box is Peter Welch, trying to bring in the tying run from third here. Here's a little chopper up the middle, reined in. Throw will be in time for the first out, but meanwhile that tying run has come in to score. Next, here is Mitchell Tolman, a hit in 2 tries so far. The 3-1 pitch. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Miller takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down. At the plate now is Adrian Pulido. Struck out in his last trip to the plate. Here's the 1-2. Hit out toward second. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves it. And now a guy we've been marveling at all game, Crash Train, and he's got the tough ones out of the way. And he'll have the cycle. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
High and deep down the left field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Skied into straightaway right. Brooks is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Here now our final line score. First for the victorious Rubber Ducks, 8 runs, 10 hits, 1 error. They left 10 men on base. For the Bay Sox, 7 runs on 14 hits, 1 error. They left on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 58 minutes.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Crash Train. He's been productive at the plate in the series with 6 hits coming into this one. Oh, look at the dive to second for 1. It's late. He's safe. Now to the plate, Mitchell Tolman, and their runners at the corners now. Before the first pitch, a check at first, and the runner back. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Strike called. Now the throw down. And he is out. So next, Connor Smith.
Batting second.
The 2-2.
Carerr.
Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Digging in will be Crash Train. Now the first pitch. Takes this the other way to right. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And stepping in, Mitchell Tolman. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Mitchell Tolman.
On the ground to third. 1 there. Relay to first in time, and just now at the plate, Anton Aponte. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. A bouncer up the middle. Reined in. And a good throw gets him. 1 gone. 7th inning ready to roll. And next, the dangerous power threat, Crash Train.
No, you're only down 1 right here, but the exploding stuff that's coming out of the back end of a lot of teams' bullpens. I mean, just north of 95 plus. Stuff diving all over the plate. It's gotten a lot tougher to scratch across runs against these teams' bullpens.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And a big cut at the breaking ball. But now to the plate, here is Eugene Presley. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first, saves an error. Now at the plate is Connor Smith. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Hard hit ball to short. Scooped up. And there are 2 away now. Next to dig in, Crash Train trying here to plate the tying run from second. First pitch on its way. A swing and a ground ball to third. To second for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these.
Another look at one of my favorite prospects to talk about. He's doing really well with the bat in his hands early on in his professional career. Jim Callis of MLB Pipeline is with me today. Jim, what do you make of his work so far?
He's been really impressive to me. And look, we knew this guy had talent. I mean, obviously, you have to have talent to get drafted. You have to have talent to get to Double-A. But, you know, the pitching's different in Double-A. At this point, it's not just guys who have stuff. They have guys who can have quality secondary pitches and throw them for strikes. So you can't just...
Striding in is Anton Aponte. Towards second. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play. Next to hit, Crash Train. He's set. Here it comes. 0-1 the count. Tremaine leads off first with 1 away. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back in. The 0-1 pitch. Hot shot on the ground to short. A dive and he knocks it down. And the recovery throw is too late, and there are 2 on with 1 away now. So now here is Peter Welch looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. The 3-2 pitch. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
The catcher.
Up next, Austin Wins. Certainly a big moment in this game. Bases loaded, tie score. Swing and a flare hit toward right. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. But a heads-up play. So stepping in is Ernie Clement. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Hit on the ground out to short. And the inning will end as they're... Stepping in next, Crash Train. From the stretch, here's the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
This one's flared off to the right side. Here comes the right fielder. He's there to make the play, and Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Connor Smith. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. He's right there. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Now into the box, Crash Train. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Slow roller down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Gone! Stepping up is Crash Train. Now here's the first offering. Swing and a long drive. Deep. Going. It's gone. Next up is Trenton Brooks. It was a walk in his last trip. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Hit to short. He's got it. And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in, the long ball threat. Crash Train. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Fielded cleanly. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Wow, a 9-out save. That's 3 full innings. You don't see that very often these days. It's awfully nice to have a guy in the back end of your bullpen that can work.
A 9-2 finish at the end of this contest. Bowie sent 5 balls over the wall to come out on top in this one. Logan Allen gets the win on the mound, his first of the year.
11 men on base.
So now to the plate, Crash Train. He also had 3 hits in the win last night. From the stretch. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. This pitch is popped up. Aponte is under it, no problem. 1 away. Now it'll be Crash Train.
Shortstop, Crash Train.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Train.
Next to stand in is Crash Train. Flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Ooh, wait, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll take it. Stepping in once again is Crash Train. He flew out in his last AB. He's set, and the pitch. And there's a base hit on the line. Next up, Peter Welch. Grounded to third. This could be 2. And maybe some miscommunication there as the throw zips right by him. And he'll come in to score from second base. And that is a direct result, obviously, of that poor throw. Ready now is Austin Wins. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Runner breaks for third. Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. The tag, and they got him. Bottom of the inning now, and stepping up as the shortstop, Crash Train.
Always a tall task trying to rally back in the late innings, but I think this game could still turn quickly. A leadoff runner on base right here could be huge to get something going.
Brooks is there, and that won't help the cause. It's a quick out here to start the home.
Man, that's what you would call an efficient outing. One pitch, and he gets the save. He doesn't get paid by the pitch, so he just figured he'd end it quickly and hit the showers. Good call.
5-2 the final score tonight. Akron jumped in the first and never looked back. Nick Sandlin gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Eloy Amaya records the save, his 8th of the season. Set to get training just a hair below 300 this season. Now here's a fly ball, well hit. Right fielder looking up, and that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Now at the plate here is Connor Smith. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Drilled to the left side. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. He'll come home with it. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. Bottom of the third now. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Crash Train.
He turned around that fastball and drove it out of the park in his previous at-bat, so there's got to be a good chance they mix it up right here on him and try and go off speed.
Hit weakly back to the mound. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Next, it'll be Crash Train. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch on the way. In the air down the right field line. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Digging in next, Owen Miller. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Scooped up. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. So next to bat will be Crash Train. Flew out last time up. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Hot shot down the line. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And that's going to bring in the run from second to make this a 1-run game now. And now here is Peter Welch trying here to plate the tying run from second. High in the air into shallow left center. Miller is calling for it. And that's the second out of the inning. Digging in, the switch hitter, Adrian Pulido. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Mitch Longo. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. 1-2, here it comes. Grounded to short. He's right there. Throw to first is in time for the first out. So the next to bat will be Kenji Kaneko. Hit by a pitch last time, perhaps looking for a little payback. Now the 3-2 pitch to short. He's got it. And that's the first out.
Wow, plenty of runs to go around in this one. Not a great day to be a pitcher, that's for sure. These hitters look
A Double-A manager has called one of his young players in for a quick word. The word is good. Within 48 hours, this player will be in a new city and putting on a new uniform. This manager is looking to get more production out of his hitters.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Connor Capel, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Hit on the ground toward the left. Fielded cleanly. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. And now, Crash Train. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Here's the 0-1. Soft liner to the right side. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead. Next to hit is Mitchell Tolman.
The second baseman.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. 1 there. Relay to Goldie, and that gets him as well. A double play. Next it'll be Crash Train. He singled first time up. He's set. Here it comes. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is so here is Crash Train. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Hard on the ground towards short, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. Into the box, Mitchell Tolman. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. This pitch is popped up. Mendoza is under it. 1 down. And now in the box, Buddy Reed.
The center fielder, Buddy Reed.
Popped him up. Dunn moving to his left. And that's the second out of the inning. So now into the box is Alex Marion. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Kramer Robertson. Notched an RBI on the sac fly in his previous turn at the plate.
If you look at something like that right now, gotta be honest, the odds are obviously stacked against them. But I'm looking for them to show me something right here. Maybe they get back in this game.
Now to bat, Crash Train. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. On the ground up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Next, here is Mitchell Tolman. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Hit on the ground to third. Reined in. And that will conclude matters here in. At the plate now is Nick Plummer, 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you can coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
7-1 the final score in tonight's. Norfolk jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jim Cuevas earns his first win of the season. Frankie Lombard was unable to work out of the second inning as he saddled with the loss. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show. Now to the plate, Crash Train. Throw over to first, and he'll get back in standing. First delivery to him. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, great job by the offense right here to put a number up on the board and allow this young gun to go out on the mound, relax a little bit, and establish that good fastball.
And there's out number 2. Digging in will be Matt Wieters as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Been a struggle for him hitting from this side. And as a switch hitter, you really hope for some more consistency.
And the throw is in time. Runner at first with 2 gone in the inning. And that'll bring up the big bat of Paul Goldschmidt. Hit out towards second. Right to him. Over to first, and that retires. So next to hit is Crash Train, trying here to plate the tying run from second. First offering, and he takes ball 1.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
The set and the 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were 2 bad swings, but he hits middle of the order for a reason.
Well, leave it right there as he strikes out. And stepping in, Nolan Gorman. It was an RBI triple for him in his first at-bat. Hit to short. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Now to the plate, here is Crash Train. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Lorenz is there, 2 down. Now at the plate is Will Lorenz. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Next to dig in, Crash Train. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Now the 2-0. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. Lorenz gets there for the... Now at the plate, Connor Capel. It was a two-bagger for him in his last at-bat. The 1-1 home. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be two? To second for one. On to first to complete the double play.
Hey, this was a pretty tightly played game. Got a little bit of everything in this one. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching, and defense in certain spots. This one was a fun one to watch.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Memphis Redbirds jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back.
And 13 runners left on base.
Striding in is Crash Train, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Left fielder looking up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Next to hit, Crash Train, and we'll see what he can do here after going deep his first time up. And the runner back easily. Here's the first pitch to him. A pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Azupardi, the runner at first with 2 gone. Now a throw over, and he's back easily. The 1-0 home.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Now a move over to first. Runner's back.
Hey, let her rip one time.
Popped up. Goldschmidt over to his left, and the inning is over. Set to get his evening at the plate started. Bryce Denton trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. Reined in to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like. So now here is Crash Train. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. And that'll get down for a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. Up next, Mitchell Tolman comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And now the first pitch. Little slide step action there, Dan.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
And a dive, but he's back. The 0-1 pitch. And there he goes towards second. Pitch inside. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
Now batting.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mitchell Tolman. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Right fielder.
So stepping in is Jason Krazan. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Popped up, and Goldschmidt will make the catch, and that ends the end. Now into the box, Crash Train singled in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning.
Hey, this was a pretty tightly played game. Got a little bit of everything in this one. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching, and defense in certain spots. This one was a fun one to watch.
4-2 the final score tonight. The Norfolk Tides jumped out to an early lead.
He recently got the call to AAA, and he is now within shouting distance of the major leagues. But for now, he'll have to prove that he can compete and excel at this AAA level. Jonathan Mayo of MLB Pipeline is here with me today. How does AAA prepare a player for the majors in a way that AA doesn't?
Yeah, I think it's changed a lot in recent years. They used to always say that if you could compete at AA, you could play in the big leagues, and that might be true, but you're seeing...
Stepping in next, Crash Train. It was a two-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. And now a pitch on the way. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
I can't speak from experience, but that's got to feel good right there. Throwing a nasty changeup.
Hit high and deep out to left center field. Looking up is the left fielder, and that one is gone! To the plate now is the designated hitter, Evan Mendoza, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be two. One there. On to first, and they get them both. Next up is Paul Goldschmidt, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive.
Goldschmidt.
Hit on the ground out to short. He's right there. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. New inning set to get underway, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Crash Train.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last AB, that was a pretty good fastball down in the zone, so that tells me this guy likes to get that bat head down, and he covers that low pitch quite well. It's difficult at times, though, because as a pitcher, you're taught to stay down in the zone. If you do that, you're throwing it right into this guy's wheelhouse.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one. So
stepping up is Crash Train. Struck out in his last trip to the plate. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
that's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far.
Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. And we'll just leave it there as they make the. So now to the plate, Andrew Kisner, and their runners at the corners now.
Andrew Kisner.
The 1-1. Hit down the line at first. To second for one. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score. Next to stand in is Nolan Gorman. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. There's one. On to first as they get the double. Now it'll be Crash Train. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Next up, Mitchell Tolman. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work. Stepping in once again is Jason Krazan. Flew out last time up. And here's a swing and a miss. And that, folks, is a big out number 2. Drilled down the line. A dive, but it's off his glove. And he's safe. Ready now is J.J. Schwartz. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch.
Yeah, Matty, I know he got drilled last time up, but he's got a chance at some sweet revenge right here. Bases juiced. He is looking to do some serious damage.
Throw in time. Now at the plate, here is Connor Capel. He bounced out last time up. From the stretch, the 1-2. A bouncer to the left side. Fielded cleanly. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage. Next, it'll be Crash Train. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Well, that's why you pay the closer big money, so he can come slam the door quickly when he has to. 2 pitches, 1 out, and that game's on ice. Well done.
This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4, the final tally. The Memphis Redbirds jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back.
They left 12 men on base.
So next to bat will be Crash Train. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. A throw behind the runner at second, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. From the stretch, here's the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Count now a ball and a strike. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Capel calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out. And now Evan Mendoza. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Swing and a liner. But this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out. Digging in next, Will Lorenz. Hit out towards second. Reined in. To second for one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, the side. And now here is Crash Train. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Pitch out. Nothing doing. Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Now a throw over to first, just keeping him close.
Hey, let her rip one time.
And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Plummer is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. So the next to bat will be Crash Train. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And that one yanked just foul.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding the zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Swung on and missed. Next to hit is Paul Goldschmidt. Flew out last time up.
Paul Goldschmidt.
Hit on the ground out to short. And that's the second out. Next, it'll be Crash Train. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. From the stretch, softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. To second for 1, but 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. So here's the cleanup hitter, Mitchell Tolman, and their runners at the corners now. Here's a pop-up now. Mendoza is there for it. And he makes the play to end the inning. And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. The Redbirds used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Johan Oviedo earns win number 7 on the season. Ryan Helsley hammers down the 5-out save, his first of the year. So here is Crash Train. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. From the belt, kicks and deals. The 0-1 on its way. And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Thomas on third. Azapardi is at second with nobody out. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Scooped up, and there's one down now. And now in the box, Crash Train grounded out in his last at bat. First pitch of the AB now.
He's driving, kids. He's driving.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes.
He's driving like you can. Come on.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
They really bunch him up on that one as he's into the box. Crash. Train 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder on the run. He's there to track it down. Digging in, the switch hitter, Matt Wieters, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
If you look at their win percentage or something like that right now, got to be honest, the odds are obviously stacked.
So now into the box is Edmundo Sosa. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Next, here is Crash Train. He flew out in his last AB. First offering, and he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Fouled away. Thomas at second. Azzopardi on at first with nobody out. Hit hard to short. And that's through into left, a base hit. Long throw to the plate. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mitchell Tolman. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate. Here it comes on 0-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Hit on the ground to third. Reined in. There's one. On to Goldschmidt, and it's in time. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Kramer Robertson. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-2, here it comes. On the ground to short. This could be 2. Right to him. To second for 1. On to first. And talk about doing the... Now to bat, Crash Train. He delivered an RBI single in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to left. Plummer is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. He's got it to second for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ballgame, as there are quickly 2 away now.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game.
When you get to the AAA level, you know exactly how close you are to making the major leagues. Sean Casey, you know more than a little about that. You only had to spend 20 games at AAA before you got the call to the majors for the first time. What's it like being on the doorstep of the show?
Well, when you get to AAA, this is where you really want to impress, because you know the next call-up is the big leagues, and that's what you've been dreaming about your whole life. So, you know, I think one thing when you get to AAA, there are a lot more veteran players, too. A lot of guys that have been up and down the big leagues, not so many young kids like there were in the lower levels. So it's definitely a different environment in AAA. But as a player, though, when you know you're there, you could start to sense, like, okay, I just got to put up some good numbers. I got to be myself and play as hard as I can. And that next call is going to be the big leagues. And that's where dreams are made.
plate now is Crash Train. Now the first pitch. Lifted in the air to center field. Long run for the center fielder. He can't get to it. This one's down. And he is in there. So now here is Rick Thomas looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. And he's safe. Now to the plate, Jason Krazan. And a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. The set and the 2-2. And he comes back to get him.
Hey, your pitch, see it.
So next to hit is Crash Train, and they're runners at the corners now. Looking to minimize the damage here. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Hey, boys, you talking about being off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in time. And the big... Digging in will be Ray Guillen, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. And that's out number 1. And stepping in, Crash Train. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
That missed. Close. It's ball 2. And the pitch on 2-1. A swing and a miss on a ball way out. Now at the plate is Crash Train. Struck out in his last trip to the plate. And with first base open, it looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone. The 0-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch. Next to dig in, Evan Scope. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Now at the plate, Crash Train. Here's the first pitch. This one is launched. Look at this. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Now to the plate, here is Chauncey Lyle. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate. Here's the 0-2. Hit to first. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. Oh, and he's not going to make it to third as he's gunned down by the right fielder, and that's a tough. Next will be the designated hitter, Andrew Vaughn, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Grounded to short. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Next to hit, Chauncey Lyle. He's looking to bring home the winning run from third. The 0-1. Oh, on the ground to first. Can this be 2? 1 there. On to first, and talk about doing the job. We are into extra innings, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Crash Train.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
And he stays alive here as he gets a piece of this, and in turn, he gets a piece of the catcher behind the plate. Again, he sends it out of play.
Just not able to let that breaking ball travel enough right there. You could see his eyes light up when that popped out of the pitcher's hands, and he just hooked it foul.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And the throw is there to record the first out. Adam Hall will come on now to replace. Chance to walk it off, and now here is Ray Guillen. The winning run stands at second base. The 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to short. And there's one away. Andrew Vaughn the next to bat. The winning run at second, however, the double play in order here. Now the 1-2 pitch. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play.
Fans are finalized first for the victorious night. 5 runs on 9 hits, 1 error. They left 12 men on base.
Striding in is Crash Train. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Guillen finds some space out there for the cat. Up next, Ray Guillen. Comes set with the 0-1. On its tailor-made to short, 6. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side. Now into the box, Rodani Baldwin, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here's a little chopper up the middle. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. Now the throw comes in to hold that second run. So stepping in is Crash Train. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First offering. A bouncer up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And that'll score the run from second as they jump in front now 2-1. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mitchell Tolman. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Swing and a line drive. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. Next up is Jason Krazan. Comes into this one with 3 hits and 11 at-bats in the series. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first as they get the... Stepping in next, Crash Train singled in his last at-bat. First pitch on the way. Swing and a liner. And that's in there. Base hit. Thomas rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as they push the lead to 4-2. Stepping up is Mitchell Tolman. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And he just manages to get his hand in. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play in the. Next to stand in is Crash Train. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Center fielder going back. And he makes a nice catch on the track. Is that in? Last half of the 7th here. And next to hit is the catcher, Roldani Baldwin.
This is the part of the game where I think we really start seeing what teams are made of, both in terms of battling back, showing some resiliency, and in terms of knowing how to play with the lead, locking down that W.
Train backs up a bit. And so now to the plate, Laz Rivera, 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. Swing and a line drive. And that will conclude matters here in the. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Chauncey Lyle. He bounced out last time up. Hit to short. Reined in. And that's the first out. Now it'll be Crash Train. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a little soft liner to the left side. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Looking up is the right fielder. To the track, to the wall. And that one is gone on a 2-strike.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the result.
This young player has been flying up prospect rankings, drawing attention from scouts and from baseball media. Why all the attention, Al? And at what point can we know we're no longer just looking at a hot minor leaguer on a streak and we're onto something more?
Well, he's getting the attention because he deserves it. Listen, you know, at some point when you put a lot of hard work in, as he has, it's obvious, and then the success comes with it. The statistics are lining up with what everybody sees, the scouts in the stands, everybody who has some sort of evaluation on the minor leaguers, and specifically with his talent. I think it's just a matter of enjoying what he's done. And once you see a player that starts believing in it, and I believe that we're seeing that with this player, I think it just really just grows, right? And it gets better and better, their ability to understand who they are, and then just refine it. There's a refinement. Every single game is a little different. And when you watch the nuance of really good players that are in a groove and getting better, they're only going to continue to improve.